Welcome to the Voice of Transformation. Last week, we spoke about this program and the issues that we are going to be discussing about on this platform. Change. There are different aspects of change which we shall be talking about. But today, let me take you through some notable names in the Bible and in society. Later on, we shall come home. But let me deal with some transforming people and how they affected society. John Stott wrote a book which he called Christ the Controversial, clearly pointing out the fact that Christ always challenged the status quo, especially when it did not help us to know God and to love Him and to love our neighbor. Remember last week I said, Jesus said, you cannot put new wine into old wineskin. That was a clear challenge to the establishment. In the same way, Howard Snyder wrote about John Wesley, and the title he gave to the book was The Radical Wesley. And then as you read the book, you begin to see Wesley's ideas about revival in the church. John Wesley too was a reformist, bringing about transformation in the church of Anglican, which ended up in the setting up of the Methodist Church. When we come to the political field, we also have people like Gorbachev, who really was a part of the Soviet ruling party, but kept mute in it until he got to the top. And then he brought about perestroika. In other words, let everybody be able to speak their mind. And because of that, it led to the collapse of the Soviet Union or the Soviet Empire, because the system was not allowing people to be able to express their opinions and so on. Again, if you look at Desmond Tutu, who recently passed away, there's a book that has been written in his honor with the title Hammering Saws into Plowshares. And they are honoring this man for the great role he played, the leadership role he played in bringing about the collapse of the apartheid system in South Africa. Even though Nelson Mandela and the others were in prison, he led the church to fight for a change in the governance system of his country. He even won the Nobel Peace Prize for his struggle against apartheid, not through the barrel of the gun, but through the form of protests and so on and so forth. Again, we can go to America and talk about Martin Luther King, who also led his people, following from this lady, Rosa Parks, who refused to give her seat to a white person. All of these people have made major contributions to changes in their society. Again, going back to the church, we can talk about Martin Luther, who saw all the kinds of things that he believed were not right in the Roman Catholic Church, wrote his 39 Theses, and out of that came the Reformation. His intention was that there must be reforms in the Roman Catholic Church. In the end, there was the birth of the Protestant Church worldwide. So we can see all of this in Mahatma Gandhi, who led the Indian people to fight for independence without the barrel of the gun. So all over the place, God is looking for people who will see the situation and not close their eyes to the status quo, or not be comfortable with the status quo because maybe it benefits them and so on. But they want to fight, not through the barrel of the gun, but they want to really work for the transformation of society. This is what we seek to do on this platform. I will end by saying that there are three kinds of people in this world: those who don't see what is happening, those who see what is happening and turn a blind eye, and those who make things happen. In which category do you find yourself? Are you a reformer? Are you a reformist? Do you want to bring about change, first in your life, then in society? And prayer is that you will be one of those who make things happen. Be a transformer, be a reformer, and God will richly bless you.